Welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel, everyone. This is Rich making another video on XRP today, as usual. So wherever you are in this vast planet, I hope you're all having a nice day today. Here is the one-day chart once more before we discuss XRP. The current price is $2.07. As I mentioned in that video yesterday, the current situation between Iran and Israel continues to cause a great deal of anxiety in the cryptocurrency market. We might possibly witness a further decline in XRP. Take a look at Bitcoin today as well. Everyone is curious about whether Bitcoin will remain above 100K. Similarly, holders of XRP are curious about whether the cryptocurrency will continue to trade over $2. However, people are as concerned about Bitcoin as we are about XRP. Bitcoin is plummeting once more. Please pray that we stay above $100,000. As I mentioned, there is a great deal of ambiguity at the moment, and this is just another delay in this cycle, in my opinion. It seems like something always pulls the market back down as it starts to move. However, this is the time you accrue. Because you don't want to sell into a red candle, you should do nothing at this point. When there is blood on the streets, you want to be purchasing. You sell when XRP starts to rise, if you intend to turn a profit. Many people tell me that I'm losing all of my money in cryptocurrency. Unless you sell bricks to Ripple partners, you won't lose anything. US Treasuries have the same Ripple XRP. Cash from the real Remi relief is equivalent to XRP holders, and you see brick hits back. China sells $8.2 billion worth of US Treasury securities. Since 2013, China has reduced its treasury holdings by 44% as a result of its quick sale of US dollar assets. This is my prediction on those US treasuries, because they wish to open up a whole new investor pool which includes ordinary retail investors. They will tokenize them. Their financial planners will be there, offering their clients shilling treasuries as well. But US Treasuries are headed in that direction. They intend to support those stable coins with US Treasuries, which is why they also want that stablecoin bill in place. The source of this is X-Finance Bull. I want to briefly discuss these ISO coins now that the market is down. You're not ahead of schedule for ISO 222. You're exactly on schedule. For the upcoming global financial system, they serve as the plumbing. Real money is supporting the rails as the masses pursue meme coins. First, which are you stacking? We now know that XRP is designed for instantaneous settlements and cross-border banking. XLM was created for remittances and micropayments, HBAR, enterprise level. Apps and payment rails, XDC trade finance, tokenized assets, smart contracts, algorithms, high-speed payments, CBDCS, green finance, IOTA, Internet of Things payments, data, and machine economy. Next are the Internet of Blockchains, Q&T and Overledger. Think of it as blockchains. Microsoft, but now is the moment. This year ISO goes active as well, so you should be packing. Fedwire is the first to launch in July. With SEPA and all these new countries joining ISO, I believe November will be much, much greater. Nevertheless, none of these mappings make reference to ALGO. Rumor had it that our ADA was compliant. It should be compliant, in my opinion. but when people are discussing ISO, it never seems to come up. However, take a look at these coins' prices. XLM is now hovering at 23 cents. The thing about XLM is that it seems to go along with XRP whenever it makes a breakthrough. It's like double dipping on your investment, I used to say. Sitting at 5 cents is XDC. Everyone ought to have a huge XTC bag. You know, I even believe that we are moving toward digital trade because of tariffs. Hold off until they begin discussing the digitization of trade in the U.S. In terms of digital trade, other nations are once again ahead of the United States. 13.5 cents for H4. In the worst of the crypto world in 2022 and 2023, Hedera expanded at a very concerning rate at the same time that Ripple did. All season long, HBAR will have an incredible run-up. Just under 16 cents, roughly. Another fantastic cryptocurrency is ALGO possesses a remarkable ecology. It actually has a connection to everything. Algo is the best option if you like to invest in everything at once. IOTA, which is slightly less than 15 cents, comes next. Very underestimated once more. Consider Industry 4.0, smart cities, and the Internet of Things. All of this is happening and developing in real time at this very now. You therefore position yourself before the emergence of these cryptocurrencies. As I mentioned, ADA, it should be completely compliant in my opinion. At the moment it is 55 cents. In this run, people anticipate that ADA will hit $10. Consider that. Thus, all of these are excellent investments. Next is Q&T, which is priced at $90. To put things in perspective, everyone believes that Q&T is overpriced. For example, if it's too late to invest in Q&T, consider the other ISO cryptocurrencies and their current low prices. That indicates that Q&T is likewise undervalued. Since there is less Q&T than there is Bitcoin, I have always thought of Q&T as my Bitcoin. And this coin is going to be a true monster once it starts to move. Everyone ought to participate in at least one Q&T. In the very near future, I think it will be a 6-digit asset. We are currently on the verge of digital currency in every nation once everything begins to go online. However, since there is currently another fantastic buying opportunity, I wanted to bring up these ISO coins once more. The price of XRP is predicted by Google Gemini for July 1st, 2025. I've never seen a better prediction than this one. Here's why. By the beginning of next month, a range of $2.20 to $3.10 is anticipated. That would be equivalent to me informing you that XRP will be somewhere between